Hi, welcome to my video on is a function of, and this is part 2. In this video, the previous video I did y is a function of x in relation to the equation of a line. But let's use one variable as a function of another. So let's talk about other variables in which that one variable is a function of another. Examples: express b as a function of c. That means b is going to be on the left side and c is going to be on the right side, as in y is a function of x. Think about it. So if b is a function of c, then b is on the left and c moves over to the right, same as we did with y as a function of x. So 8c becomes negative 8c, and we divide by 4. So b negative 2c plus 3. So that's b as a function of c. b on the left, c on the right. Express h as a function of t. That means h, the left side is going to have h, and that means the right side is going to have a t. And so it means h stays on the left side. So 2h equals 6t plus 30. And notice I moved the t like a y equals mx plus b. The variable, the constant, stays on the right of this variable. So we divide by 2. They cancel to give us 1h or h. 3t plus 5. So h is a function of t. Note, when you plug t in, the values for t in, you get the values of h. Express L as a function of w. This could be interpreted as length and width. L is length, w is width. So that's in relation to the perimeter of a rectangle. But we want L as a function of w. That means I'm solving, if you think about it, left and right. So L is on the left and w is on the right. So notice left, right. That's the way my brain takes the math. So I'm going to solve for L. So 2L equals negative 2W plus 16. And we do 2W moves over to become a minus, 16 positive, we divide by 2. So L equals negative W plus 8. So the length is negative W plus 8, the length and the width, if you think about it that way. And some people, later on in word problems, later on in some word problems, they'll say L is 8 minus W. And that's true too. Negative W plus 8 is the same as 8 minus W. So you'll see it. Some teachers express it this way, which is nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Express W as a function of V. That means, think about it, left side, right side, W is on the left, V is on the right. So all W's go to the left, all variables with B go to the right with the constant. So let's remove the bracket first. 2 times V, 2V, 2 times 4W is 8W. So I have the brackets removed, done. V and W and 12, none of these can add together, so they're not like terms. So we're solving for W. W is on the left, so 8W. And we got a W here, so it's a minus W equals, we got an 8V. We got a 2V here, which becomes a minus. And we got a negative 12, which becomes a plus by transposition. 8W minus, that's a 1W, so that's a 7W. And this is 8 minus 2 is 6V plus 12. And let's see, we divide by 7. So W equals 6 over 7V plus 12 over 7. Every day don't have to work out perfect like here with integers. We could have fractions with these too. So, and just everything is lined up. The W's are on the, W is a function of V, so W is on the left, V is on the right. And everything is okay. We have one more page to do, 3 of 3. Now, I'll let you do some practice. Pause the video and work out each of these. So, pause, work it out, play it back to see. Do one at a time. That makes it better. If you make a mistake, you're able to check it. Express K as a function of D. Again, left side, right side, K and D. So K is on the left. D is on the right. So 3K. There's the equal sign. So negative 12 becomes a positive 12. D minus 9. The negative 9 never moved. And we divide by 3. Cancels. That gives us a 1K or a K. 4D minus 3. K is a function of D. K is on the left. D is on the right. Express V as a function of R. That's an R there. So that means V stays on the left. So it's 5V. R goes to the right to become 2R. And the 20 didn't move, so it's a plus. And we divide all the terms by 5 in order to have V by itself, 1V. So that's 2/5 R plus 4. So V is a function of R. V is on the left, R is on the right. And E, express E as a function of G. That means E got to go on the left. Notice right now that big G, the G is on the left, E is on the right. So as it is right here, as this equation is right now, we have that E, that G is a function. Right now, G is a function of E because it's solved for G, but we don't want that. We want E as a function of G. We want E to be on the left. So let's get rid of the bracket. G equals 1/2 of 6 is 3. 1/2 times 14 is 7. Bracket is gone. Now we want E as a function of G, so that means left side equals right side. So E on the left and G on the right. So negative 3E equals negative G plus 7. And we divide by negative 3. They cancel, so I got E. And I got a negative over negative positive, so that's a 1. So that's a 1/3 G. And positive divided by negative is negative, and 7 over 3. So that's E as a function of G. Here, again, repeat, G is a function of E. G is on the left, E is on the right, but we want reverse. Number 4, express P as a function of F. That means, again, think. If you think this way, the left side you have a P, the right side you want an F. If you this is the way I think all the time. I always review, always. Whatever I want as a function of, I go left, right, and make sure I keep that in my head. All the math I do, even through calculus, this will come back in calculus when you're in wherever you are, whatever, in university or grade 12 or wherever. This will always come back. So we got to get rid of the brackets first. So 4 times P, 4P. 4 times negative F, negative 4F. Negative 2 times, and again I can go plus or negative or just say negative 2 times F. Negative 2 times plus 1. So I have the brackets gone. Now I will simplify. Can I simplify that? Yes, I can add the F's together. So 4P minus 6F minus 2 equals P plus 1. You can't add p and 1 because they're not like terms. So -4 and -2, common like terms, we add -6. So we want p as a function of f. That means the p's are on the left, everything else is on the right. So 4p, and that's 1p, so it's a minus when I bring it over. I have a -6f, so it's a positive 6f. Plus 1, bring the -2 over to become a plus, and we simplify. 4p minus 1p is 3p, and 6f, and 1 plus 2 is 3. And p is a function of f, perfect. P is on the left, f is on the right with a constant term, and divide all terms by 3. That's a 1p or a p. 6 divided by 3 is 2f. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So p is a function of f. And that brings us to the end of this video. That's similar to the first one. The first video I did is a function of was in terms of y and x. Y is a function of f. So there are more videos explaining this, hopefully everything making more sense. If you liked the video, click on the like button. If you're not a subscriber, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you want to write a comment on video, do so. And www.math Fully Explained is my website. And I have 3 sections: me, my degrees and teaching experience. My video section talks about the strategies you're going to use to help you learn your math. And the content section has the topics that I have on my YouTube channel, plus the number of videos on those topics. Black font is what's online already, and the red font is the topics that will be there in the near future. Thank you very much for viewing my video. Bye-bye.